Mr. Fernandez. How are you
Hello.
doing?
I'm doing very fine. Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much for giving us this time, this
Oh, you're
opportunity
welcome. Welcome.
for us, so that you can answer a few questions.
Hmm.
I hope you remember us. We are both Hermonites.
Yes,
Me and
yes.
my camera person here.
Yes, yes, yes. I remember you very well.
Yes,
I
you
think I
are our
taught you.
physics teacher. Yes.
Mm.
So I just want to ask you a few questions regarding this new building that we can see in the background.
Mm.
So when and why did you come up with the idea of a new building?
Oh, we came up with the idea of this new building about 10 years ago. Because as soon as I became principal, because the old dining room is so dingy and dark, and so we thought to have a nice place where children could eat and see the mountains, and when they're eating, enjoy themselves and have a nice time in the school. So we thought we'll build a new dining room and kitchen.
Okay.
So this build that's the idea behind the building.
Okay. So basically, what you're saying is that you and Mrs. Fernandez have conceived of this design and purpose,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes, more or less, yes.
Okay, so how was the process, Mr. Fernandez? Was it a smooth sailing
Oh, so
process?
very, very difficult.
What were the problems you faced?
A lot of problems getting engineers, getting builders, getting people to do things. It's taken a long time, 10 years, but finally it is done, which is very good. And I think it's an asset to Mount Hermon School in the future. It will always be an asset to Mount Hermon School in the future.
Okay, so you're saying that this was originally planned to become a dining hall and
Yes, yes, yes. But unfortunately, in the earthquake, our whole building, this main building, was damaged and cannot be used for children to stay, the girls. So we decided to move these girls down to this dining room and use this building as a dining room for the time being.
okay, I can see Mrs. Fernandez
Oh,
also.
there she is. Yes,
Hello,
yes.
ma'am. How are you?
Can't hear you. She's so far away. She's coming.
Hello, Mrs. Fernandez. Yes, we were your students. You taught us literature.
Very bright
History.
children.
Yes, ma'am. So as we all know, this school is a very, very old school, more than 110 years old.
Yes.
So how did the earthquake affect the buildings? We all heard of the famous earthquake. I think the second largest in the history of Darjeeling after 1934. So I just want to know how did the earthquake affect the buildings? You see a lot of cracks and
Yes. Well, we were all taken unawares on the 18th of September. We were actually up in school, Mr. Fernandez and myself. It was a Sunday. I'd just taken the high C, and we were in a cottage, and I think it was around 6 the time when that dreadful earthquake occurred, and our thoughts were foremost about the safety of the children in the school. And especially Mr. Fernandez, he was very worried. So we rushed up to school. He drove the vehicle uphill, and we were relieved to see most of the children were outside the study hall. The TOG had done a good job. He had the children are about to eat their food, it seems, but they all rushed out, and some were outside the steward building. The matrons were with them, and they were relieved to see us as much as we were relieved to see that they were all safe.
yes, I heard
And
from varying accounts from students and from staff that
what happened, unfortunately, it started drizzling. So we were frightened to go inside. Of course, we were also frightened, we adults, but we couldn't show it to the children because we had to give them that mental support and so forth. So somehow we got inside in the corridors of the down floor of the old building, and we kept the girls there. We sent the boys down to their hostel, down to Fernand, and we sent the little ones to the infirmary with some of the matrons so that they could have a good sleep, at least the little ones. And the girls stayed down on the ground floor, and we were with them, comforting, consoling, talking to them, and we were hearing, in between. Of course, the mobiles all jammed and so forth, but in between we got messages that the earth tremor had occurred in various other places too, and some places were very badly affected
yes,
and
I
so
heard
forth.
Dr. Graham's
But
note.
God was so good to us. We are truly grateful to the Almighty that He had kept His flock safe that night. Anyways, we were with the kids past 12 because there were aftershocks, and The old building particularly was quite affected.
Okay, did you receive any help from the ex-Hermonites?
Not at all. Not at all.
Mr.
I think
Fernandez?
Mr. Fernandez.
Hermonites, no, none of the Hermonites came to help us. In fact, nobody came to help us
Okay.
with regards to this building.
So this building has definitely turned out to be a blessing, right?
The
So,
new building
because I heard
certainly
that you're
is.
going to convert it
Definitely.
into a dormitory now.
Yes, yes, yes. In fact, I'm suggesting it be called Grace Building because by the grace of God, we can use it for the safety of for the children, for the girls to stay.
Yes, because we thought, like after that the old building was affected badly, we thought where are we going to accommodate the girls? Then, an idea struck that we should shift them into the new building which was being constructed actually for the purpose of setting up a new dining room for the students.
Okay.
And
So, sir,
when I
ma'am.
suggested it at the staff meeting,
Okay.
everybody welcomed it warmly.
Okay.
And I think it is indeed a God's,
Just in the right time.
yeah, at the right time, God's blessing, and we should name it as Mr. Fernandez also says, the grace building. It is indeed God's grace.
Yes, and indeed a
That
legacy
we
that you're
can,
leaving behind as
yes,
well.
we can keep the girls there, and it is coming up beautifully, almost
Yes, it's
completed.
very beautiful and very much similar in design to the old building.
Yes, the Gothic structure.
So, can you just tell me what's the estimated cost of this building?
Just 1.5 crores of rupees.
Okay, it's a very big, beautiful building. It's a very nice building, and it is a very good legacy you're leaving behind. I would like to thank you on the behalf of everyone, me and my camera person. Thank you so much for this time.
Thank you so much.
Nice meeting
Thank
again.
you.
So many years.
Thank you, sir.
God
Thank you,
bless
ma'am.
you both.